Hi everyone, my name is Andrea and I am a senior at ASU and I'm studying health solutions. Now, how many of us know of someone who has breast cancer or had breast cancer? I know I have. Now, unfortunately, breast cancer is one of the most common cancers in a women in America. There are a lot of factors that contribute to breast cancer. There are factors that we can't control. And fortunately, there are factors that we can control. Factors that we can't control can include being a woman, getting older, or even having certain gene changes. Those are all risks that we have no control over. However, there are risks that we can control, such as personal behavior, environment. Personal behavior includes diet, exercising, getting physical activities, smoking, drinking. Those are all risk factors which can lead to development of breast cancer. And unfortunately, there's some people who have higher risk of drinking than other women who drink. I myself included have a higher risk of developing breast cancer than the average American woman because I received radiation last summer from lymphoma. Now, there are a lot of things that can decrease your risk of breast cancer, but if it is in your genes, unfortunately, developing breast cancer can be doubled if you have a mother or a sister who has had breast cancer. Being a woman simply increases your chances by 100 times more than men because women have higher amounts of progesterone and estrogen than men do. So that those hormones can promote breast cancer cell growth. Now, compared to non-drinkers, if a woman drinks one drink a day, the increase of breast cancer is very insignificant. However, women who drink 2 to 5 drinks daily have about 1.5 times more likely of a risk than women who don't drink at all. Unfortunately, excess alcohol consumption leads to breast cancer risk. Now, I'm not saying that if you drink, you will develop breast cancer. No, but I do suggest be wary of what you drink. I'm not going to drink a whole bottle of wine one night and then drink another bottle of wine the next night because unfortunately I had my overall limit of how much I should drink in 1 week. So I am very aware that I, as a woman, and my previous medical history of having lymphoma and radiation increases my chances overall. Now, statistics show that 40,000 women will die this year of breast cancer. That's a lot of women. Now, unfortunately, breast cancer is the second leading cancer death in the nation after lung cancer. The chance of a woman to die from breast cancer is very slim. It's about 3%, so 1 in every 36 women will die from it. That's not a very small amount, but why do you want to increase your risk of developing a disease that will increase medical costs, take away time from work, being sick, losing hair? Those are all things that will happen if you develop breast cancer and you go through traditional methods of chemotherapy and radiation. Unfortunately, there are about 2.8 survivors in the United States that are either receiving treatment or have received treatment in the past. A study was conducted that took about 38,000 women, and they collected a survey from them in the beginning. The study was done over a 10-year period. The first survey included women mentioning their medical history, personal habits, diet, alcohol consumption. 6 months later, they received questionnaires from the participants that included their alcohol consumption. And every 6 months after that, for overall 10 years, they would receive medical history and their alcohol consumption. Data in the research showed that there was a positive correlation of women who drank increased their risk of breast cancer. 38 grams a day of alcohol increased women's chances about 43%. That's really high. Now, I'm not saying don't drink, but just be cautious of how much you drink and that that is a risk factor that you can control. That is something that you have the power over, and I suggest you use it wisely. Thank you.